What is going on, everybody? I am back with a brand new video, and today we are going to try another brand that I've never tried before, and that is Clash discs. This is the Wild Honey. We're going to use this as our primary driver today, and I'm also going to compare it to some of the drivers that I have in my bag and just see how it compares. Clash discs says this is a great understable distance driver with tons of glide. I'm all about that. A little windy today at AO. We're going to be skipping around. Let's see how this thing flies. Hole 1 here, 525 foot par 4. Kind of a crosswind, right to left. A little bit of a headwind. Oh, it's definitely a little flippy. Oh boy. This would actually be one hell of a shot if I could pull this off. Oh, I just clipped that. Man, that wind is going to be killer. All right, hole 1 didn't go as planned, so hopefully we can start it off here on hole 2, 530 foot par 4. Once again, it's a bit windier than I imagined, which obviously scares me for something that's supposed to be understable and glidey like this. Pump this out on hyzer, see if it'll flip up for us. Oh, it did just that actually. Wow. Nice S-line there. Now I'll try to show you something that's supposed to be maybe a little bit more stable. I would say a click more stable, which is the Zeus. Although, I kind of got the same flight, but I threw it more flat, I would say. One more here with the Surge SS. Flips up, but it only really gets the flat. So the honey I actually got some turn out of. The Surge SS landed basically right on the honey. I felt like I threw my Zeus's harder than I threw the honey, and the honey pretty much landed in the same distance path as the Zeus's. So that kind of checks out because it is a little bit more understable. Should be easier to get the distance rather than something more stable. Slow down, Max. Try to run it. Pan out, pan out. Oh, I'll be honest, the Wild Honey is also kind of domey. It's not super flat, but it's not super pop top, if that makes sense. Feels pretty good, and the plastic is nice and gummy, which I like. See if we can clean up the easy bird here. Definitely hole 2, you always want to walk away with a birdie. It's really not that difficult. We got hole 3 here, 375 feet uphill. It is a little bit of a smash. Looking to put the honey on some hyzer and see if we can flip this thing up and get semi-close to that basket. Oh, a little bit on the right. Oh, wow. So that got turned over and just kept on turning. Now I'm literally at the moment getting a strong wind warning on my drone. So that could have... That could have some effects here. Walking up the hill, you could feel the headwind coming down the alley there. So that has something to do with how much it turned and why it stayed on turn, I would say. But with that being said, it also got pin high, which I feel like we can't be mad about at all. Hole 4, 370 feet. Par 3. Feels like we have a little bit of a tailwind on this one. And if I get the honey through this gap, then I immediately have to bag it because I never make it through this gap. Okay, it's bagged. It was so close to being through there. Higher, Max. That looked like it went through the basket. It just went right over top. Hole 5, 485, par 4, straight headwind, OB on the right side. This is just not good conditions for the Wild Honey. But we're gonna try to pop this on a lot of hyzer and see if we can make it work, because I'm already committed to the video. Oh, I did it. And it just goes and goes and goes. That's pretty sick, actually. I threw that disc like this and had a perfect flight out of it. I really feel like so far it's flying pretty good. Even though we got a lot of wind right now, I'm kind of making it work. That's a good sign, I would say. It feels great in the hand. I really do like the plastic. The plastic feels nice and gummy, and I kind of like that gummy feeling plastic. Let me know down in the comments if you guys have ever tried Clash discs and if you bag them. I'm always excited to hear other discs that, you know, fly very good that I've never tried. I so badly want to throw in for eagle today. No, it's too high now. that might do it. Oh, oh, barely. We're gonna skip over here to hole 8 because I want to throw some of the longer holes with this driver. 475 feet, par 4. It's a blind tee shot. Then you want to go right of the bend and have yourself a pretty simple upshot. Just have to make it inbounds and semi to the right. All right, drop before the pines. That should be way early, right? I think that's perfect. I love putting it on the hyzer and watching it just flip up. Even when you think you put it on too much hyzer, it still seems to flip up. Wind probably helps with that right now, but still, it's a beautiful flight. See if we got the good old Eagle McMahon Envy. Put it right at the basket. Yeah, that'll do. The honey is really treating me well. Honestly, I think that first hole, we just needed to warm up with it because that first hole did not go as planned. But I had no idea how it was gonna fly. That was, I think, my first time throwing it. If I've thrown it before, I totally forget. Now, I said I do just want to throw some of the longer holes, but this one's right in line with our path here. So we're just gonna go ahead and play it. 260 feet up on a hill. See if we can spike the honey in on it. Spike the honey in on it. Nice. Okay, that did not go as planned. Right to left, and that did not want to hyzer at all. And I wish I took the wind into consideration there. See if we can have some redemption with one of my most stable discs in the bag, Captain's Raptor. Yeah, I would say that's pretty good. Hole 8 for us, par 4, 475 feet. Water on the left. Once again, try to put this sucker on hyzer, watch it flip up, and have a beautiful flight. And hopefully stay clear of the water. Uh-oh boy. No hard wind out there, right? We better run to see if we can get that. Oh no. We need it for the rest of the video. Well, I found it. Oh no. What would you guys do? It could make for a funny moment in the video though. Oh, that's so cold. Alright. It looks way deeper from the shore. Oh, that's so cold. The video must continue. Let's go. Alright, back like nothing ever happened. Now we have to throw a shot once again over the water. Alright, I really need to invest in one of the disc retriever poles because the amount of times that I have to go looking for a disc is ridiculous. I think it would really do me some justice to buy one. Honestly, if I was by myself, there's a good chance that I was just going to leave that. I am by myself, but I'm also with you guys here, so I kind of needed it to continue with the last hole of the video. At least I make the par putt. Never twice though. Last hole here should be hole 9 for us unless I miscounted. Par 4, 565 feet. We have a tailwind, so it's a good one to end on actually. Oh, thrown it too high. Dang it. Too high, too much hyzer. Before I forget, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We're officially like 50 subs from 4,000. So let's go. Hit that subscribe button for me. And I appreciate all the support. I feel like today the honey has been treating me very well, the honey, but the wind has not really been treating me well, and it actually made me get into a pond today, which was not cool. So I feel like it is a pretty good disc, and when they say it's for slower arm speeds, you know, I feel like you could put me in that realm. It's flipping up very nicely for me and getting the distance. Obviously, if you put it too high like this previous shot, it's not gonna flip at all. It's kind of a tough shot. I'm thinking with all this wind, I'm gonna try and go wraith over the top. Now it is a tailwind, so I don't think it should affect it once it's up there. I didn't throw it high enough. That actually worked though. Wasn't able to get left. Holy smokes. About to get blown away. Shockingly, I was able to get my wraith. In putting distance, I definitely didn't put it wide enough and I didn't put it high enough, but I got extremely lucky. So sometimes, you know, it pays to be lucky. That just raised it so much. Oh, that one stayed in. Let's go. All right, there you guys have it. That is the Wild Honey from Clash Discs. Overall, like I said, I was getting some beautiful flights out of it. Definitely not ideal conditions today, but yet I felt like we still made it work. Once again, the plastic feels amazing. And from what I read, this is one of their more durable plastics as well. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and we will see you in the next one.